Yeah, let's talk about, kill the password. Why should we kill passwords? I mean, my password is a QWERTY, and my secondary password is 1234567, which I think
Password, yeah, right.
number two passwords. Yeah, exactly. So, why should we get rid of passwords?
Well, so I've published the research on this, but it's been backed up by a bunch of other organizations that have published the research. So interestingly enough, roughly there's 15 billion compromised credentials right now currently available. There's only 7 billion people on the planet. So that means basically everybody's got at least one compromised password. Why would you consider yourself secure if you're leveraging something that you guarantee at some level is compromised? And I don't mean categorically like never have a password anywhere, because that's just not going to work. But using systems where you have multi-factor authentication, password-based biometrics, all those other things, like it shouldn't be that difficult. My 10-year-old daughter knows how to do multi-factor authentication for Fortnite. So it's something that we should be able to set up and use, and it's not that hard. It's just it's enough of a difference maker for organizations that if you can do that, it changes the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you touch on MFA, which is, in different flavors, etc. But it's been in the market for many, many, many years. And I guess also it comes down to user experience and people being reluctant to use MFA because they see it as a hassle, even if the security benefit is so much higher. What for you are the main trends if you look at, the MFA landscape, or, by extension, securing the authentication process?
Well, I think it's moving into a space where it's built around the user and the identity. If you go back historically and look at where security sort of was 10 years ago, it was around firewalls and the network. And now it's really about the user, the identity, the access, and that's where we're continuing to progress towards. So that evolution means that security is going to be more focused on what the end user does, behavioral analytics, those type of things. It doesn't have to be as difficult as you would think for people to adopt this. And luckily, we're moving into a space where banking and healthcare are also moving for multi-factor authentication. So most people are getting more familiar with, if I want to get to my bank account, I got to set up MFA or 2FA, or at least have seen it somewhere.